Hey guys, it's Tepco Cycle Repair. Today I'm working on a Husqvarna, and this is a model YTH24V48LS. And this came to me, the customer dropped it off, said it has no brakes. I'm going to show you what happens with these, and it's a simple fix, okay? So there's a spring. This isn't your standard pinch type of brake. This is, the brake is actually in here, all right? It's in this section of the transmission right there, or the transaxle. So what you're looking at is a spring that pulls the actuator. The actuator is, or the tab here, let me show you. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right here. And the way that the spring goes in, all right, it hooks up into it, and then hooks up in this way, and then it goes onto the brake rod, which is coming from the brake pedal. And that sits right here. So let me show you what happens to these springs, okay? So here's the old spring. It gets stretched out. Some things can happen is over time. It could have wear. You can usually catch something on it. If the spring comes a little loose and gets bent, you know, there's a lot of things that can happen to it over time. So here's the difference between the two springs. So you can look at length. So here is the bent one. All right, and you can see the difference here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this one on. I'm going to show you what the spring should look like when it's compressed. I mean, when it's extended here with the brake on. It's really easy to put on. You can get in there, stick the long part of the spring, keep that part down. All right, and then you're just going to hook it underneath it. It's going to be difficult to see here through the camera, but I will show you when it's through the hole. And I'm just kind of doing it by feel. All right, so we're hooked in there. All right, and then the spring is just going to sit there like that. Let me get you in closer, you can see. All right, so there is the spring, how it sits. And then hooking it on here is easy. You don't need a spring puller or anything. Make sure your brake is taken off, so your parking brake is not on, and your brake rod is going to come right up. I'm just doing this with one hand here. All right, and it goes on like that. Okay, so now the brake rod is up, nice and loose, everything's fine. From this point, you're going to take a washer. Okay, and this is how it came off. You have a washer in here. All right, so there's our washer. And then we just have a cotter pin that goes in there. Okay, there's a hole through this rod. I'm going to need another hand to hold this, but... All right, guys, so it's back on. I used an R-clip instead. It had a cotter pin before, but the cotter pin decided to jump through that little crack right there into the leaves and disappear. So let me put the brake on, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so here we are with the brake fully engaged. The parking brake is on. You can see how the coils are spread apart. Brake is on. Everything is good. Sitting in there, no problem. All right, and now we have brakes. So we're good to go, guys. That's all there is to it. If you lost your brakes, most likely that spring is either missing or it's bad. So this is how you fix it. It's good to go. Hopefully this helps you out. Get some brakes back on your Husqvarna mower. Until next time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for further notifications. This is Tepco Cycle Repair.